What's up everybody, this is John with John Fair Innovations bringing you another math lesson. So today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the x and the y intercepts using the equation of a straight line. Now before I get into the video, if you enjoy it, do make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment on maybe another math topic you'd like me to discuss, and if you do enjoy these videos in this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the videos, and it really does help out the channel. So thanks for those who have done that. But anyway, let's get into the video. So today what I'm going to be showing to you is a very basic idea of solving for the x and the y intercepts. Now what I've got in front of me is of course the equation of a straight line. And the equation of a straight line basically means that every straight line in mathematics will follow this formula. Y equals mx plus c. Y of course refers to the y coordinate on our axes. M refers to the gradient, so how quickly it is increasing or decreasing along the x-axis. The x obviously represents our x-coordinate, and our c represents our y-intercept. So, if you did want to solve the y-intercept, you could simply use this equation and have c, which would be your final number. But today we're going to make the assumption that you don't know this rule, and you've simply got an equation and you need to solve the equation for the x-intercept and our y-intercept. What we've got here is we have the equation y equals 2x plus 8. And let's say you wanted to solve, firstly, let's say if you wanted to solve the y-intercept. Now, a very basic rule in regards to straight lines is that your y-intercept always refers to when your line crosses the axes when the x equals 0. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to use this definition in order to solve for our y-intercept. So all we need to do is we need to make sure that we set our equation to x equals 0. So when you're solving for y-intercept, just remember all you have to do is take your equation and set x to equal 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 0 for every time we see an x. So we've got 2x plus 8, and that 2x really means 2 times x. So in this case, we're substituting in x equals 0, so it's going to be 2 times 0 plus 8. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have to do our BOMDAS, which I'm sure we all love and enjoy, but obviously, our brackets, our order, which one we're doing first. In this case, we've got multiplication and addition, so we're going to do the multiplication first. So 2 times 0 would give us 0, and then 0 plus 8 would give us 8, leaving us with the equation of when x equals 0 for the function y is going to simply equal 8. Or if we wanted to write it as coordinates, we would write it as 0, 8. And when we write coordinates, or when we read them the same way we do the alphabet. So x will come before y. So it would be 0 for x, and y would equal 8. And that's really all you have to do when you're dealing with the intercept for our y-intercept. So all you have to do is just simply convert the x into 0 and then solve the equation like you would do any other normal substitution. But as you can see in our equation, if you needed to double check, we've got here 2x plus 8. And remember I said before that the c was our y-intercept, and so we've got there plus 8 referring to the answer that we got. So we got the correct answer. So that's always a good start, right? Okay, now we want to deal with the x-intercept. And the x-intercept is just the reverse. So now what we're talking about is we're talking about when the line crosses when y equals 0. So we're now going to be doing the same thing, but what we're going to do is this time we're going to be substituting 0 for every time we see y. So we're going to set our function to 0. So that's going to be 0 equals 2x plus 8. And now we want to do is we want to solve for x. So we want to isolate x on its own and solve. It's not as easy as it was last time, because last time all our values were on the same side and our variable was on the other side, so we didn't have to do any sort of elimination or whatnot in order to solve. But this time we will. So firstly, what we're going to need to do is we're going to get rid of that plus 8 because we want the x on its own. So what we do is we have to do the opposite. So plus 8, so we're going to subtract 8, and whatever we do to one side, we have to do the exact same to the other side. So 0 minus 8 would give us negative 8, leaving us with the equation negative 8 equals 2x. Now we want to get rid of the 2. And what we've got to remember is that 2x really means 2 times x. So we're trying to do the opposite. So if we're timesing by 2, the opposite would be to divide by 2. So if we divide 2x by 2, we also have to do the same to the other side, because we have to do the exact same thing to both sides. 2 divided by 2 will cancel each other out, leaving us with just the x. And negative 8 divided by 2 will give us negative 4, leaving us with negative 4 equals x, or simply our coordinate negative 4, 0. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Please let me know if there's any other questions you would like me to discuss. Otherwise, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you next time.